Hello everyone. I have currently rigged my computer table as a small test bed for my locomotives. As you can see, I have 4 of my AC6000 CWs from Broe Limited, BHP iron ores, and this video is basically about explaining what I'm going to do with these. Basically, what I'm going to do with them, I'm planning to super detail them. Now, I'm trying to find some research online, various pics, different websites on detailing locomotives. Plan to super detail them as realistic as possible. Now, Broe Limited did a good job on the model, but actually looking at photos, they kind of miss quite a few things. For one thing, I noticed that the real BHPs, they have these Mars lights in the front and rear of the locomotive, and I can understand that Broe Limited, to cut costs, to keep things a little simple, they didn't add them on, because basically all their body types are relatively the same. I also have a BSNF AC6000, which I purchased just recently, and it's in my one of my earlier videos. Basically, it's the same body style. The only thing they may have done differently is the handrails. But other than that, it's basically the same. Now, what I'm also planning to do, 60, 74, and 60, 73, I'm going to swap out the decoder board that's in them, which are the Paragon 2s. Now, some people will ask, why would you do that? Well, I mean, the boards run well, the trains run very good, but I like flexibility. With the CV manager, just programming the CVs are just a chore. And it's like a hit and miss. I mean, either it'll work or it doesn't. I mean, just simply trying to change the road numbers on them, I just wasn't very successful with that. And also I noticed the locomotive, it didn't perform correctly. Even when I set the CVs, I managed to get everything supposedly set up correctly. It just didn't work very well for me. I mean, I guess more or less Broe Limited basically designed it more for programming them through a handheld controller, which is fine. But for me, I wanted a little bit more. I also have a pair of Quantum 1s, or basically Quantum 1s, or Q1s as they call them, on the QSI site, that has the original Quantum chips in them, the first generation. 60, 75 and 60, 70 are the oldest ones, and they have basically the Q1 chips. Basically what I'm going to do with those, I'm going to put in a later version of that chip, which is version 7. Currently these two has the version 6. They program better with the QV manager, but from what I've read and what people have told me, the version 7s actually runs better. You get more features and better programmability. So saying that sometime next year, as well as the Paragon 2s, they're going to get upgraded. And as well, they are going to be super detailed to make them a little bit more realistic, so they don't look too toyish. If anyone have any ideas how to change the handrails, which I really want to do, because the handrails are flimsy and they're not symmetrically accurate or correct, due to production at the factory. I may be a little stickler about it, but it just, to me, doesn't look right. And they could have done a better job with that. If anybody have any ideas where I can go get custom-made handrails and for these units, please drop a line. Let me know, and I would very much appreciate it. So again, these are my babies. This is one of my first HO models I picked up a few years ago when I started the hobby. And also this year I'm going to get the ore cars actually these locomotives haul in Australia. So again, thank you very much for watching, and keep posted, and I will let you know how it goes. Peace.